He's saying that his best friend has been in a relationship with a girl for 6 months now, and he talks a lot about this lady in question. Now, his friend always wanted Edward to meet this lady in question, but now Edward actually just moved to Lagos, and before then he had only seen pictures till they finally met. Now, on meeting his best friend's girlfriend and talking to her, Edward says he realized that she's everything that he wants in a woman. And now he says, I can't get her out of my mind. What do I do, please? The number to call is 917 917 Remember, you can send a text or a WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. All right, so go ahead and put your calls through and let us hear from you what you think that Edward should be able to do about this. Remember, when you call, turn down the volume of your radio to avoid interference so we can actually hear you properly. Of course, if you want to join the group chat, that is very much open and always accepting new members. All you have to do is send your name and contact information. Send your name and contact information. That's your WhatsApp number. Send it on WhatsApp. Send it through WhatsApp to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. Yes. So when you do that, we can connect you to the group. I'll take that again. Send your name and contact telephone number. That's your WhatsApp number. Send it via WhatsApp to 0703 175 6537. All right. Well, I'm going to go on that group chat and take some messages, after which I will be able to take your calls. Now, first message of the night is coming in from Iwara from Magbo. And Iwara says, Edward, what you should do is to get her out of your mind. What you should do is just get her out of your mind. Tartan from Bagada is saying, Edward, are you playing? Please go and find exactly what you want in a woman elsewhere. Please and please. Thank you. Okay, Amaome from Ikorodu says, I'm speechless, Edward. You're playing with the future. And this is coming from Amaome from Ikorodu. Sean from Ikeja is saying, Edward, you said your friend talked a lot about her and always wanted you to meet her. That simply means he's deeply in love with the girl. So do you want to come in between something that is good? Please, that thing you are thinking is the thought of the enemy. Please stay out of there. Please stay out of their way. There's so many beautiful ladies out there with the same attributes she has and even more. And this is coming from Sheol from Ikeja. Favor from Abliagba is saying, Edward, try and remove her from your mind. Your friend will not take it kindly with you if he noticed anything. So pray to God and your right woman will come. This is coming from Favor from Abliagba. All right, Sheol is also saying, Edward. How many times did I call you? There is fire on the mountain. Don't play with it, please. If your friend catches you, please, just erase the thoughts of this lady from your mind. Jawani alone. Damilola from Bagana is saying, Edward, this is lust and not love. This is actually lust and not love. Please just delete anything about the lady from your head. Please just delete anything about the lady from your head. Go and look for your own woman. Go and look for your own woman. So, is this your advice as well for him to go look for his own woman? Benga from Alagbole is saying, Brother Edward, it is natural to have feelings for a woman irrespective of who she is to you, but it is maturity and discipline to control your feelings, especially when it is directing you to the wrong direction. Edward, kindly move forward. Edward, please use your head. All right. I'm saying, if I play, make you stop. Edward, if not play, make you do it and make you stop. You know, every year say Edward, the fancy this babe at all because you're not your best friend, babe. Moses say, if na play, just stop him. Stop him, move. Stop him. All right, this one's coming in. Okay, I can't read that out loud. Okay, please remember to keep sending in your text and WhatsApp messages. Text and WhatsApp messages to 0703 175 6537. But you can put a call through to the number 0703 07000, pardon me, 07000 917 917. That's the number to call, 07000 917 917. What do you think that Edward should do right now? I mean, I don't believe that Edward likes this position that he's in. Nobody likes to be in a state of confusion. Nobody likes to be in that state. So this might not be what Edward wants. It just so happens that he's in this state. So what can he do? 07000 917 917. Send your text and WhatsApp messages to 0703 175 6537. Remember, please don't stay too long on the phone so that we can talk to other people. Thank you. Okay, kindly call back if you can. Kindly call back if you can. All right. So please keep it short, simple, and precise. Short, simple, and precise. Make sure not to attack anyone's opinion in the course of the program. Please, if anybody says something that you don't like, something that you don't subscribe to, kindly do not attack them. Do not attack them, please. Just let it go and move on. Thank you. Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay, call back if you can. Call back if you can. So Edward is just at this point, and it is such a terrible place to be at. You're looking at your best friend's girl and literally wanting her to be yours. This is not a feeling that I'm going to safely say that this is not a feeling that Edward expected to have. Now, he's not been in Lagos, but his best friend has been talking to her about this particular girl that he really likes, this particular lady that he really cares about. And then that has lasted for 6 months before Edward moved to Lagos. Now he's in Lagos and they finally met. On meeting this lady, of course, the best friend's girl, that's what I'm talking about. On meeting her, Edward says he realized that she's everything he wants in a woman. After meeting her and talking to her, that's what the story says. On meeting her and talking to her, I realized she's everything I want in a woman, and now I can't get her out of my mind. This is such a terrible place to be. You don't want your friend to be hurt, but sometimes you feel like maybe this could be my wife, not your wife. So how do we do this? And then, there's also no assurance that he's looking at her and he's thinking about her long term. There's no assurance of that. He could just be looking at her and be mesmerized by maybe her body, something about her smile that gets to him. Maybe it's the way she talks that just makes him want to be around her and all of that. Sometimes all these same factors do not mean that, they want to marry this person. They probably just mean that these people have great qualities, that they have great qualities. So could it just be that Edward is not directly referring to like dating her or being with her, but he's just admiring the fact that she has everything that he wants in a woman? Okay, that might be hard to answer because he literally says, I realize she's everything I want in a woman, and now I can't get her out of my mind. What would you advise to Edward B? 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. Now just imagine you go somewhere and you meet somebody amazing, somebody really amazing, and then it turns out to be your close friend's close friend. How you have a friend, and that's a close-knit circle, or maybe you're 4 or 5 in that circle, and one of those friends has another friend who maybe you're attracted to, and it is such a weird scenario. That might even be explainable, but this, your best friend's woman is the person that you're enjoying their company, is the person that you want to be with. This is definitely one for the books. 07000 917 917. That's the number to call. 07000 917 917. Send that text, send that WhatsApp message, and of course, I'll make sure to read it. I'll make sure to read it. So, what are your thoughts concerning this? I always say, put yourself in the shoes of the other person. What do you think? Put yourselves in the shoes of the other person. It always helps give you perspective, give you rational advice, rational thinking, so that you can know exactly what it is that you want to say and how to say these things. It is so crucial. It is so crucial. So, what would your suggestion to Edward be tonight? What would you say he does? What would you say he does? Does it matter? Or is it that overtaking is now allowed? And I say overtaking because, there was a time that was a very big thing, and it's overtaking is allowed, overtaking is allowed. So they're basically saying, as long as you're not married, if it's coming from a conversation between the opposite sexes, if it's from a man to a woman, it literally goes like, hey, I'm so glad that you're not even married, so that we can have something, to do with each other, and I would like your company and all of that. And then on the flip side, it's always a tricky situation because sometimes you can't really preempt the people you're going to meet, the people you're going to talk to. It can be a slippery slope, but that is in the presence of other people. You can be nervous, you can feel a certain type of way, but when it comes to your best friend, it is always so hard to put yourself in anybody's shoes, because you're like, even if not me, I don't go see my best friend babe. Even if not me, I don't go see my girlfriend babe. So that would be possibly what's on your mind, but you forget that sometimes life happens. So, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here and just throw it out there. What if Edward is the real guy that is meant for this girl in question? Maybe so far, Edward's best friend and this young lady's relationship is still relatively young. 6 months. So what if she likes him back? Then what happens? What happens? I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this? What do you think that Edward should do should do right now? What do you think that he should do right now in this situation? How do you think best that he can handle it? It is a very tricky one, but it's definitely one that requires an answer. It's one that requires an answer. The question is relatively complex, because the best friend is involved. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, but I want to hear from you. Have you been in these shoes before? Have you been there before? Have you liked someone that your close friend or your best friend likes as well? From a guy, have you liked any lady that your best friend liked to, or your close friend liked to, or your brother liked as well? And ladies, how about you? Have you fancied another guy that your sister or cousin fancied? Have you fancied another guy that somebody you know personally also fancied, and maybe they had a thing going at some point? How do you navigate that? What did you do? Did you continue with the friendship? Did you get them out of your mind? What happened? And are they still together, or did you end up with this person? Tell me, I want to know. But more importantly, Edward needs your advice. He does. He needs your advice. It's 23 minutes past 6 on your Women Radio WFM 91.7. This is still Adults Conversations, where we share real life issues and discuss matters relating to the heart. So, tell me what you feel about the story that we are profiling tonight. Now, the story is that of Edward telling us basically that he's been in a difficult situation since he met his friend's girlfriend. So he's been living outside Lagos for a while and finally moved back into Lagos. And his best friend has been, talking over the phone with this one girl that he has told her a lot about. Now, he's interested in seeing the girl, and he finally gets around to doing it, only to realize that He's met her, he's talked to her, and then to him, he's like, this is the kind of girl I want. This is the person I want. I mean, how do you make of that? What do you say? Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. What's your name?
My name is President.
I need to hear your name again, please. Hello? Hello? All right, kindly call back again, so we can actually really have this conversation. We can delve right into it and talk about it. What is the case? Because this story gets us a B. It gets us a B. The story is done for one leg, one left leg for that matter. Because this one, he had me. And you go place with your babe, with your best friend babe. Your best friend go tell you, say, ah, my babe this. You can't look your babe, can't the scope her. They look your guy babe, the scope her, and the reason say, after I don't follow this get talk now, I don't see as a mind till they walk. Now this kind of person I do like. Now this kind of person you do like, or now she you like. Because if not this kind of person you do like, if you get that kind of person in any other place, so but if not she where you like, now they're the quanta day. So let me just hear this matter now way. Now Edward they ask us say, what's I supposed to do? What's I supposed to do? I don't know. Is what he's basically saying. I met my best friend's woman and I realized she is everything I want in a woman. What do I do? 07000 917 917. That's the number to call. 07000 917 917. Put it down. I'll take it slower. 07000 917 917. That's the number to call. Send your text or WhatsApp messages to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. That's all to send your text or WhatsApp messages to. Hello, good evening. Hello. All right, go ahead and call back. So what are your thoughts concerning this? I want to know what you think about this. And I want to know what it is that you would advise Edward to do. It's one thing to tell me what you think about it. It's another thing to give that solution. What do you say that he does at this point? If the whole thing go day one kind now, if you start to date this babe, you go day one kind. So because the reason is the gel, they make sense. Because now, person you don't do that for 6 months. Everything they groovy, they sweet, it makes sense. You can't reach time where you best friend work out for the states where they can't live for Lagos. You can't meet my babe. You follow and talk small. You can't tell me say you realize say you're my babe and everything where you want. Other babes no they outside this Lagos. Other babes no they outside. Where you for saying I'll go outside, go, socialize, single ready to mingle type thing. There are other people out there. But Edward is specifically saying right now that after meeting her and talking to her, I realized she is everything I want in a woman. And now I can't get her out of my mind. In fact, my dear, be the main work. You can't get her out of your head? Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, one more call. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for calling. What's your name, please?
My name is Ayo.
Your name again, please. Shayo or Tayo?
Ayo.
Ayo. Okay, Ayo, thank you for calling. Ayo, what is your advice to Edward? What do you think he should do?
My advice to Edward is to just take that his best friend from me. And that is very selfish because why would my friend like my babe, whatever? The friend is that the friend is very, very selfish. So my own suggestion is for him to just take up with his best friend or what because and make sure his babe doesn't have anything to do with him. That's my advice because if he keeps talking going to leave. That's not going to happen.
So you're saying he should stop hanging out with them? Hello, are you there? All right, the number is still 07000 917 917. That is it. That is the number to call. 07000 917 917. Also send your text and WhatsApp messages to 0703 175 6537. 0703 175 6537. What are your thoughts concerning this? How are you going to approach this situation if you were in Edward's shoes? What are you going to do? Are you going to go for it, damning all the consequences, and just literally going for it and saying, you know what, I found this person first, I want to be with them? Which isn't true, because you didn't actually find her first. You found her already, in a relationship with basically your best friend, because that's what you said. So what is the way out here? Is there really any way out here? Is there? Okay, well, I want to know what you think about it. I really do. But I'm sure Edward also wants to know what you think about it. He found himself in this slippery slope situation and doesn't want to break anybody's heart. He doesn't want to be a bad person, but he wants to have his own feelings as well. So what do you say? What are your thoughts on this? 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. Radio never sounds good.
Mr. Johnson, I'm here for my money. Baba landlord, I'm very sorry. My wife is very sick and I have spent all the money I have. I've been telling you to ensure the health of you and your family with a reliable HMO. Reliable HMO? Which of them can I go for? Ice Medicare HMO Limited. They are one of the accredited health maintenance organizations with thousands of quality and accredited healthcare providers nationwide on their network. They have corporate plan, retail plan, student plan, and even community-based health plan. Also, their premium is pocket friendly. Please, where are they located? Their office is located at number 2 Osho Street, Okpebi Link Bridge, off Okpebi Road, Ikeja, Lagos. Their phone number is 08093 555 863 or 08032639058. Their website is www.ivesmedicare.com. Ives Medicare, health protection in your colors.
Leave me alone! My head!
That's the case of another woman being beaten by her husband, though. Bashir beat his wife to death because of sex. Ijama was raped by some boys lately. Even Johnson forced his wife to circumcise their newborn girl. My sister. 35% of women worldwide have experienced either physical or sexual partner violence, and 38% of mothers of women are committed by intimate partners. Then what could be the way out of this ugly trend? All hands must be on deck. Survivors must be supported, stigmatization avoided, and cases must be reported to PFAs in our community. Who are PFAs? They are psychosocial first aiders trained in our communities to provide first aid to survivors of gender-based violence in the state. For help, call 0913 60 00347 or 0913 60 00349. This message is from Center for Women's Health and Information with support from Ford Foundation.
Have you been a victim of corruption? Do you want to report how corruption affects you and your community? Send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537.
The big question.
In fact, it's increasing more. We never had a snake and whether Saturn and swallow money.
Wow.
Everything has increased.
Conversation controversial and borderline disruptive. The big question.
Mondays to Fridays, 12:05 p.m.
On your women radio, WFM 91.7. Radio Doctor on WFM 91.7 every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. brings you medical experts specialized in women's health.
If you're a 28-day cycle person, just come forward on your day 14. You won't ovulate.
Call in to get free consultation on women's health on 07000 917 917 and 090 256 25455. You can send in questions, cases, and related contributions on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at WFM 917. Text and WhatsApp to 070 317 56537. You can listen live online on www.wfm917.com. Radio Doctor, Nigeria's first free consultation radio health program on WFM 91.7.
I feel that there's some sort of lack of professionalism in this because we're talking about 100 lives. Government has also put in place a structure to make it look like what they have in mind. How do we stop crime in the society? Because at the end of the day, if a man cannot provide for his wife anymore, he looks for all that means. Because we should address Nigerian problems. This is Panorama.
Mondays through Fridays from 9 to 5 a.m.
WFM 91.7 will bring you ladies from across Nigeria's political zones, dissecting, discussing, and debating on topical issues of the day. You too can join the conversation by tweeting us at WFM 917 with the hashtag Panorama. WFM 91.7, Voice of Women.
23 minutes to 7 on your Women Radio WFM 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. This is still Adult Conversations, where we share real life issues and we discuss matters relating to the heart. My name is Somto Titilayo Ajama, and tonight we're profiling the story of Edward. Edward is telling us that he and his best friend, or he and his best friend's girl, are in the middle of a weird situation. I'll explain. Don't worry, I'll explain. They're not in that situation together, but she is the reason he is in this situation. And again, I'll explain. Now, this is a story as sent. My name is Edward. My best friend has been in a relationship with this girl for about 6 months now, and he talks a lot about her. He always wanted me to meet her in person, but I just moved to Lagos, so I had only seen pictures till we finally met. On meeting her and talking to her, I realized she's everything I want in a woman, and now I can't get her out of my mind. What do I do? What do I do? Please. Yes, there's a please behind it. So he's basically asking for your advice at this point. What do I do? These feelings are maybe not necessarily what he wants, but definitely how he's feeling right now. Is this wise? What is the best case scenario here? What should Edward do right now? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for calling. What is your name and where are you calling from?
It's Lady B calling.
Hello, Lady B. How you doing? Hello, Lady B. All right, try to call back, please. Try to call back. Okay, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What do you suggest that he does? What do you suggest that he does? Is this a case of misplaced feelings? And what is to be done about it if it's a case of misplaced feelings? What is to be done about it? Hello, good evening. Good evening. I need you to turn down the volume of your radio, please. Oh, interesting. Okay. Please call back if you can. Call back if you can. The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for calling.
This is Tifa from Ibafu.
Hello, Tifa. Thank you for calling. Please go ahead.
Yeah, actually I've been in this situation before. Yeah, and sincerely, loving it's not his fault for falling in love with his best friend's girl, because love is a matter of the heart. And well, when I was in the situation, it was actually my two best friends. They liked themselves, but I liked the guy. Yeah, but I couldn't tell them because I didn't want to destroy the relationship. But I would advise them that if you actually really can really like and can't keep it inside, I would say you should actually tell her. Yeah, but while it's telling her, you should also like tell her that I know you are my friend, but I just wanted to be honest with you. I like you, and I would like for something to happen between us. But because you're with my friend, I respect that fact. I just wanted you to know my feelings, and that's it. And whatever she says, then it depends on whatever she says next. Well, I wouldn't want things to destroy their relationship, of course, because it's actually 6 months. It's not a relationship that's just started. So that's what I would say. And well, or you could just better still keep it to himself and just keep a distance from them a bit and just pray for the progress of the relationship. Because at the end of everything, what is yours will always come back to be yours. So that's what I have to say. Yes.
Interesting. That's some really good advice, Tifa. And you know, I really want to hear more about your story. How did it end?
Oh,
what
right.
happened?
Okay. I actually like my best friend. I like my best friend, the guy, and the girl. He liked the girl, and she liked him back. But I would say nothing really happened, but I knew there was this chemistry between them, and I really liked the guy. But I couldn't tell him because he tells me everything about her. He's always talking about her to me, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes.
So, yeah, I just like kept it in, and I just, how I put it, I listened to him when he talks, and I didn't show my emotions at all. More like I just killed it inside, because I felt like the friendship was worth everything. What's the point in destroying a friendship because of some feelings that I don't know if we're going to last or going to bring anything positive. So
are you still best friends?
Of course, yeah. I'm still friends with both of them.
Are they still together? Are they still together?
Nah, not doing our friends. Just stand together. They separated. Like, we didn't really go far together, but I'm still good friends with them. And I realized that I just moved on. I moved on from the feelings. It took me time to start. It wasn't easy because I liked him and kept talking about her and all that. And she kept talking about him, and you get that thing. But I didn't tell them. None of them knows about it. I just feel it.
I can hear your heart. Literally, I can hear your heart. Anyway, Tifa, don't worry. That's not your one and only love. Trust me.
Yeah.
We'll get better. Thank you so much, Tifa. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Yeah.
See? So this is not an Edward situation. Edward does not have the monopoly of this kind of situation. You've literally heard from Tifa saying that she's been in the same shoes before, and she's basically advising Edward at this point to do one of two things. You either tell her how you feel lay the foundation down that you care about your best friend and you care about the health or future of their relationship. But you also want to just get it out of your chest and let her know and do with that information as she chooses. Also, or on the flip side, Tifa is also saying you either do that or you just kill those emotions. You kill them, kill the emotions, and just keep your distance away from both of them so that you can just watch how everything plays out at the end of the day. And maybe, if it's yours, it will come back to you. Interested. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Lady B calling back.
Lady B, thank you so much for calling back. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Please go ahead.
This type of things happens a lot, but at the end of the day, it either brings separation or that relationship ends between both friends that are, friends before meeting the other person that the other person is falling in love with. And sometimes it doesn't end well. Even some people, at the end of the day, they end up doing terrible things to each other because they did that out of anger. So, what I would suggest to him is that if he is bold enough, if he can meet his friend, not the lady in question, or the friend, to ask the friend with all sincerity so that everything will be transparent, will be genuine, not going from the back, telling the girl how he feel about it, or going to his friend, asking him if he truly loves this girl and if he wants to marry the girl. So if the question, if the girl is really their relationship, if he doesn't value relationship, then he will do the otherwise. And that will cause their relationship to be, to come to an end in a very bad note. So you should meet his friend if he has the audacity, if he has the boldness, courage, and if his intention is very good and new, you should meet his friend. Tell him you should go out somewhere. I want to know your relationship. Is it this and that? Then you should tell his friend about his intention.
Okay. So when he tells his friend, or when he asks his friend whether he really loves the girl, and his friend says, yes, I love her and I see a future with her, is he still going to, then he should back off? Okay, so at that point, he can talk about his intentions.
Yes, instead of going to meet the girl, telling the girl about his feelings and what that is a betrayal. He's a betrayer. He's not a good friend then, because when you know in this life, there is no way you can come and take something that does not belong to you from someone. If that relationship ends, if you tell the girl will start behaving somehow. In case the girl did not love the other guy, or because of what that guy told her, she will start behaving somehow towards that his friend, because there is a way some girls behave. She will start behaving somehow. At the end of the day, that relationship will end up. He can't go and date that girl. Then his friend will now say, so you are behind my breakup. And you know what that means? They will become enemies for life.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I don't think it's very good to end a relationship like that because of a woman. Okay. Because of another self-party. So if he really, really wants to know the truth, if he called her his friend is a good friend, he should go and meet him and let him know his intention towards the girl. And if the girl, okay, I don't want to marry him, I'm just flirting with her, then he will make his own intention known to the guy. And then if the guy wants it, okay, you can have, even some people, you can love your girlfriend or boyfriend to an extent that you let her or him go to go and marry somebody that he or she will be happy with. That also is love. Love must not end in a hatred way, in a very bad emotion before you know that you don't love this person. You can love somebody to an extent that you let that person to go to marry somebody that they really, really love. It's
absolutely, love. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Lady B. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. Thank you for calling. Good night. All right. Lady B is basically saying that rather than let me rephrase, rather than go talk to the girl in question, he should talk to his best friend. So like, guy, Alpha, now this your babe. I know say you don't tell me say you love her, but 6 months now, how do you really feel? Like you love her, or you love her? Wait. Because what are your real intentions concerning this babe? So maybe his best friend will now really explain. I really care about her, but I don't really know where we're going. Or I really care about her and I want to marry her. Like I want to marry her like tomorrow. Or I don't really know what we're doing. We're just going with the flow. You know when guys say that, there's almost no future there. But anyway, so basically the best friend talks to Edward now about how he really feels for the girl. So from that, he can understand, okay, maybe do I kill it? Do I go on? What do I do? Basically from that point on. But if he says that he's really interested in the girl, he's really interested in building a future with this person, if he says that, then Lady B is saying just back off, Edward. Yes, back off. Just back off. That's basically what she's saying. Rather than talk to the girl, it would just be basically betraying his best friend if he does that. So that's a good idea according to Lady B. All right, I'm going to read this text message. This one says, "Good evening, Titilayo. How was your day? My advice to my day was good. Thank you very much for asking. My advice to Edward is that he should pray if she's his woman. She'll surely be, but he should be careful that it's not lost. He should keep it cool without his best friend knowing." And this is from Ruth from Marlborough. All right, this one is coming in from Fred from Ikeja. Fred says, "The best thing for my friend is to get his mind off that lady, since he said the guy is his friend." Oh, no, this is not too easy like that. Not too easy. I mean, I'm not saying that, he should just go ahead to the girl and be like, "Hey, I love you." This doesn't indicate being a good friend. But he's in love, man. This love, All right, Dickin Ben is saying, "Hello, Edward. Though it is natural sometimes to build fantasies, allow our imaginations and emotions run wild. However, it is discipline and self-control that truly defines your character and true worth. Be the real man and say no to all that glitters. The real gold and diamond appear unattractive in its raw form. Shine your eyes." Yeah, I didn't put that there. He did. He said, "Shine your eyes." Okay, there's a lot more to be said, and I want to hear that from you. Trust me, I have my opinions concerning this, but I'm not the one who Edward wants to listen to. He wants to listen to you. The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also send your